Improve bone density, strength, balance, and overall longevity with OsteoStrong Hickory. Call 828-270-0918.
I'm Rob Eastwood here on the WHKY News. Let's take a look back now at some of the top crime stories we had for you during the week of September 1st through the 5th. Was arrested Monday by Catawba County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with first-degree kidnapping, robbery with a dangerous weapon, assault with a deadly weapon, and communicating threats. Acosta was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility without bond. A district court date was scheduled Tuesday. A Hickory man is charged with failing to register. 44-year-old Victor Todd Setzer of 1st Street Southeast was arrested by Longview police. He's charged with felony failure to register as a sex offender. Setzer is a sex offender as a result of a conviction in Catawba County in July 2001 for indecent liberties with a minor. The offense occurred in March of 2000, according to online records. Setzer received 13 to 16 months in prison and 30 months probation. Following the arrest, Setzer was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $15,000 bond. A district court date is scheduled for September 15th.
59-year-old Charles Barry Horton of Town Road in Lenoir was arrested Friday by Burke County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony counts of attempted kidnapping and assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill. In addition, Horton is charged with misdemeanor counts of crime of domestic violence, assault on a female, interfering with emergency communications, injury to personal property, and communicating threats. On Friday, the Burke County Sheriff's Office received information regarding the whereabouts of Charles Barry Horton, who was on the county's most wanted list. Deputies contacted the Lenoir Police Department, who responded to an address on Southwest Falcon Court in Lenoir. Horton was found at the residence and taken into custody without incident. Following his arrest, Horton was turned over to deputies with the Burke County Sheriff's Office. He was then transported to the Burke County Magistrate's Office, where he was served with outstanding warrants as well as a domestic violence ex parte order. Horton was given a $100,000 secured bond. A district court date was scheduled for Tuesday. He was on Burke County's most wanted list for 1 hour. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Ariana Mack.
41-year-old John Antonio Ickard of Lakeview Drive of Statesville was arrested Sunday, August 31st by Airedale County Sheriff officers. He's charged with a felony possession of methamphetamine along with misdemeanor offenses including possession of drug paraphernalia. This was on Sunday, approximately 2 a.m. An Iredell County deputy conducted a traffic stop. During the encounter, the officer observed some indicators of possible criminal activity, which led to both the driver and the passenger being asked to exit the vehicle so a search could be conducted. The passenger, Ickard, was found to be in possession of drugs, including methamphetamine. He was arrested and transported to Iredell County Detention Center under a $7,500 secure bond. He had a Tuesday, September 2nd district court date scheduled. For more crime, visit WHKY.com. Reporting for WHKY, I'm David Cedron.
A Morganton man is charged with meth possession. 63-year-old Kenneth Ray Epley Sr. was arrested last Friday by Burke County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony counts of possession of methamphetamine and possession with intent to manufacture, sell, and deliver meth. Last Friday, the Burke County Sheriff's Office executed a search warrant at an address on Elsie Mae Drive in Morganton. During the search, investigators found meth and drug paraphernalia. As a result of the investigation, Epley was taken into custody and brought to the Burke County Jail under a $2,000 secured bond.
29-year-old Eric Brooks of Miller Road in Lenoir was arrested last Friday by Lenoir police officers. He's charged with felony counts of assault by strangulation and breaking and entering. He's also charged with communicating threats and forcible trespass. Following the arrest, Brooks was incarcerated in the Caldwell County Detention Center without bond. A district court date is set for September 18th. And 35-year-old Christian Jordan Allen of Hickory was arrested last Wednesday on charges filed by the Catawba County Sheriff's Office and Hickory Police Department. The Sheriff's Office charged Allen with possession of a stolen motor vehicle and resisting a public officer. Hickory PD charged the suspect with 2 counts of injury to personal property, possession of drug paraphernalia, and on a fugitive warrant from another state. Allen was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $21,700 bond. District court dates were scheduled for Tuesday, September 2nd, Thursday, September 4th, and November 3rd. Much more from the crime report at WHKY.com. I'm Ariana Mack.
We have more details on a case reported earlier. A nationally known comedian from Hickory has been charged with sexual exploitation. 53-year-old Jonathan David Reep, also known as Jon Reep of Hickory, was arrested by Hickory police today. He was charged with 1 count of second-degree sexual exploitation of a minor and 9 counts of third-degree sexual exploitation of a minor. According to a news release from the Hickory Police Department on April 15th of this year, officers received an Internet Crimes Against Children cyber tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children that concerned child sexual abuse material. During the initial investigation, it was discovered the account associated with the cyber tip belonged to Jonathan David Reep of Hickory. The investigation led to the execution of a search warrant at the location linked to the IP address from the cyber tip. Electronic devices were seized during the execution of the warrant, and digital forensic analysis of the devices and other online communications were completed. After submitting the case to the Catawba County District Attorney's Office, it was presented to the grand jury of Catawba County September 2nd. A true bill of indictment was issued. Reep was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $260,000 bond. As of this evening, he was not listed as an inmate in that facility. A superior court date is set for Monday. Jon Reep won the 5th season of NBC's Last Comic Standing in 2007.
They had the fire in Burke County that resulted in 2 deaths on Sunday, August 31st, now being investigated as a double homicide. The blaze occurred at a home on Swing Street in the Antioch section of the county. Agencies involved responded and remained on that scene until the late hours of Sunday night. 63-year-old Michael Clayton Halliburton of Morganton was previously identified as a victim. He was found deceased inside the residence. The second victim now has been identified as 76-year-old Joseph Kincaid Bird, Jr. of Morganton. The investigation is ongoing and additional information will be released as necessary. Anyone with any information related to the incident, please call 828-764-9530, or you can use the Sheriff's app to submit a tip. Further updates will be released as new information becomes available. You can also read the full story on our website at WHKY.com.
30-year-old Christopher Sean Resu of Woodland Drive in Statesville was arrested by Iredell County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with 3 felony counts of indecent liberties with a child, along with single counts of soliciting a child by computer. An undercover investigation by the Iredell County Sheriff's Office on August 26, 2025, revealed registered sex offender Christopher Sean Resu allegedly attempting to engage in inappropriate contact with a minor. As part of the operation, a detective acted in an undercover capacity, posing as a child during online conversations to identify individuals seeking to exploit minors. During these communications, Resu expressed his desire to engage in sexual acts with what he believed to be an underage child. The disturbing nature of these conversations prompted immediate action by the Iredell County Sheriff's Office. The investigation resulted in the seizure of items connected to the case. Resu, who had already pleaded guilty on August 13, 2025 in Iredell County Superior Court to 4 counts of third-degree sexual exploitation of a minor, was taken before a magistrate. Resu was issued a $500,000 secured bond. A district court date is scheduled for September 22nd. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Ariana Mack.
30-year-old Coleman Lee Ledford of Christopher Court, Hickory, was arrested by Burke County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony possession of fentanyl and misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia. On September 1st of this year, Ledford turned himself in at the Burke County Magistrate's office. He was issued a $1,000 secured bond, which he posted and was released from custody. His court date is set for October 27th. Ledford had been on the Burke County Most Wanted list since August 27th. This has been our weekly review of some of the crime stories we had for you during the week of September 1st through the 5th. The weekly summary is posted every Saturday on the WHKY YouTube channel, along with our top stories, the crime report, local sports, and community focus. I'm Rob Eastwood, and thank you for watching the WHKY News.